Lifestyle with Jomo. Weekdays 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. CAT.
TransAfricaRadio. Made in Africa.
Dino valo kuteni wema, Dino valo non so cole coli, Dino valo kuteni wema, Dino valo non so cole coli, Willa non so cole coli, Willa non scanna maiesa, Willa non so cole coli, Willa non scanna maeza, uhambile, no skanda maeza, uhambile, no skanda maeza, Dino ballo kuteni wema, Dino ballo non so cole coli, Dino ballo kuteni wema, Dino ballo non so cole coli, Willa non so cole coli, Willa no scanna maesa, uhambile, no scanna maesa, non so cole coli, uhambile no scanna maesa, non uhambile no scanna maesa.
Yo, I told you about these people, man. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you so much.
And the name of the song?
Skanda Maeza.
Skanda Maeza. You know, I'm actually taken. I'm so excited to actually have you here present at the show. We're going to be chilling with you throughout the whole hour, getting a acoustic version of every song that you guys want to perform for us, all right?
Absolutely.
It's actually crazy because I just played you one of your favorite songs.
Yeah.
So Agana Mali is one of... How did you guys get to love Agana Mali?
Well, actually, it was... we were performing at the Joburg Theatre last weekend. And then after we went out with some of the a cappella groups that we were singing together with somewhere in Melville, and we were dancing, and then we were listening to the song while we were dancing, and so yeah, it just kind of stuck with us, with some of us.
It's definitely a hit right now in South Africa. So I'm going to play another requested song by, I'm not going to say which one, but it's the one that apparently you used to warm up all the time. So I'm going to play that one, and then we're going to get into, the business of, getting to know, because I definitely want to know, how did this all come together?
Yeah, awesome.
So I know it's a favorite one for all of you guys. The hint is it's by Hugh Masekela.
Yeah. Oh, yay.
All right, guys. So we're going to be chilling with the Baobab sisters all the way from now, 12 p.m. Central African time, all the way to 1 p.m. Central African time. If you have any questions that you got, please send them to our WhatsApp line, +27 7925 44329. Let's do it. 7 minutes after 12 p.m. Central African time. If you just joined in and you are not sure what is happening today, let me tell you, I have fine sisters in the building that know what music is all about, and definitely going to give us some good showbiz details. So, guys, I want to get into how did this actually come together, I mean, a group of 8 sisters that are literally giving us the best of African music.
Yeah.
How did this come together?
Well, actually, it's our leader, Reke. She couldn't be here today, unfortunately, but she started this group. She was schooling in Tanzania when she was a kid, and she was the only white girl in a black school. So when she came back to Denmark, she wanted to kind of bring those tunes to Denmark as well. And then, she got into the South African choral tradition, because I think South African, the country, you have such a huge, beautiful choral tradition. There are so many beautiful songs, and so she really got into that, and she kind of got us together 8 years ago, and it's been 8 really beautiful, fun years, and it's just we just just keep on getting more and more into this kind of singing.
So were you all friends? Were you all friends, or was it something that just simultaneously just happened? Were you all friends?
Well, no. At the beginning, actually, I think a few of us knew each other, but from the beginning we didn't know each other at all. And now, actually, I think some of these girls are some of the best friends I have right now. But in the beginning, no, we were kind of like a little bit more like, ooh, what's this gonna be like? Yeah, exactly.
So what would you say is the best country that you've performed in?
I'm actually one of the new ones, so to speak, in the group.
Yeah.
I only joined 3 years ago. And I've been, this is my third trip to South Africa, where we perform these beautiful songs, and the response we get, it's just really emotional. It's something that got right to me the first time. I remember the first time I came here with this group and we were performing together, and the crowd just stand up and sings with us and just joins in.
Yeah.
And it's just it's really, really amazing.
Beautiful white ladies actually singing in Xhosa, singing in Zulu so fluently. The one question that always comes to my mind is, how was the reception back home when you first, let me just say maybe the first time you had a concert in your town? How was the reception from everyone else now getting to hear this different voices and languages? How was the reception in Denmark?
And we also have different stories that we tell that's connected to the songs. And of course, South Africa has a history that is quite special, and also I think because of that people get very touched.
Most definitely. I'm looking forward to the next song. Do we know what the next song is?
Zulu mama, Zulu mama, Zulu mama, Zulu mama, Zulu mama, Zulu Zulu mama, 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 Zulu mama.
Woo, that is great. Yo, 13 minutes after 12 p.m. We still have the sisters in the studio. Gonna give them a breather. Just enjoy the song that's coming. It's the soul. It's actually a special request from the Baobab sisters. I feel I'm the luckiest person here right now because I got a chance to hear you guys sing this song the way you sang it at the last performance. So shout out to you guys. 22 minutes after 12 p.m. Central African time. Still tuned into #LifeStyle with myself, Jomo, and I have the beautiful Baobab sisters in the studio. So I was just speaking to you guys about, the one great thing about music is the fact that you get to feed music off to not only your audience, but you feed it off to other artists as well. The interaction that you've had with different artists, the reception that people have had, because I've seen the comments on YouTube. Like I got goosebumps just by reading those things. So I can imagine the messages that come from different artists, different people. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Desmond Tutu's 80th birthday. We were singing in a cathedral, and it was broadcasted live on television. And then when we got home to Denmark, suddenly our choir leader, she was sitting just at her normal work, and she got a phone call, and the guy on the phone was like, "Hello, I'm Hugh Masekela." And she was just like, "What? What? What? You must okay, what? Okay. And then he was calling to just say that he saw us on television and that he would love to do a collaboration with us. So I remember that was one of the first times that we really felt that we were kind of making an impression on other artists out in the world, which has been just leading on to other groups contacting us. And lastly, we've been contacted for people in Australia, and we've been contacted from people in the United States who has heard the songs and who wants to do a rendition of our kind of arrangements. And that just makes us feel really, really happy about, treating this kind of cultural treasure in a way that actually inspires other people to even go even further in spreading it out to the rest of the world.
So we can safely say that there's a collaboration, Huma Sigela, and that's coming up, right?
Well,
is it done? Is it?
It was done, but unfortunately, there was a lot of problems with the recordings we did. Yeah. So right now, unfortunately, I think it will not see the light of day.
But the thing about it, because of the longevity that you guys have had, I feel as though it is still something that's going to happen. And I think the one thing that I appreciate about this group and about you as people is the fact that there's, at least now we can say, there's people that are preserving the culture, not only preserving it by saying, no, we're going to go in the archive and put the lyrics in an archive, but there's YouTube videos to show that, African music can actually travel the world and music as a whole. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the next song. What's the next song that's going to come up?
Well, actually, I think now we're talking about collaborations. We would love to share a song that we performed with The Soil.
Oh, yeah.
And this was actually, we got to know about this song before we even met the group, because we were kind of preparing ourselves to, we heard there's this group in South Africa, maybe you can meet them and do a workshop, and we didn't know anything about them. So we performed the song, and we learned the song, and then we came to South Africa and we sang it, and then suddenly everybody was just going crazy, and we were sort of like, what's going on? So we'll just sing the song and you see what song it is.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So guys, if you just join us, 26 minutes after 12 p.m. Central African time, Baobab sisters in the studio right now, all the way from Denmark, sharing beautiful African music. Right now, they're about to do something special, all right? I'm looking forward to this because definitely the soul, I love the soul as well. So, you ladies, you can go.
Ba-bam, 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 Suzanne, Zundegumbole. Ikumbuzu zawanga Buyadi belela Tikomo buta baka jalo ye jalo Nakuba Ubenzi uberongo Fula sitla long long Suzanne Zundegumbole Suzanne Zundegumbole Suzanne Zundegumbole Suzanne Zundegumbole Zulande ville Magudala nimkile Zulande ville Magudala deminyaki velile Zulande ville Magudala nimkile Zulande ville Dibuyele kai Dibuyele kai Ditatsmawe sus Dukenim jogile Labona yona jogile Ususen Evening bonile Jona yemsante yesifikile Ususan When feeling a bone Ususan We don't like a go dead Ususan Divuna when I love a go boo Ususan Susan Zundegumbole Susan
Awesome! My favorite song! Awesome! Shout out to you guys for giving us that one. So it is the Baobab sisters in the building. How did you guys then meet? How did you guys then meet the soil? How the first interaction with the soil? As you say, you were introduced to the music before the actual crowd. How did you guys meet them?
Well, it was one of our friends, I think Roliswa, who was introduced us to the soil. And I remember the first time we met them, and they didn't know who we were, and we didn't know who they were, and it was kind of like everybody.
Yeah, it was a little okay. So what's gonna happen here? But then you start singing, and we rehearsed this song from home, and they were like, oh yeah, they were sitting and watching us, and we were singing this song, and I remember they were like, whoa,
what's going on?
What's going on?
And then
Davies girls coming and singing our songs.
Yeah.
And then we also, sang together. We learned another song that they also know called Lizzie. And we, just started jamming together. And that's, most of our collaborations happen that way, that you just, when the music starts, you go into it. And then that's it.
It's beautiful. I mean, it's a story that's been told, and it just goes to show how music and personalities like yours, just come together. So I'm going to play one more song, and then when we come back, we're going to find out the schedule. While you guys are in South Africa, what are you guys busy with? What are you doing? Where can we see you perform? Because I feel as though, in the theater, in the South African theater, chilling there, I would enjoy this. And I know so many people that definitely would as well. So it's 31 minutes after 12 p.m. Central African time. Good afternoon to you. If you just joined us, we are with the Baobab sisters, giving us the great music that they perform throughout the world. This one is coming through from Wizkid featuring Ty Dolla $ign. It's called Dirty Wine. From such a heavy song. I love it, guys. I definitely love it. This song actually carries so much. It's an emotional song. You can never hear the song and not get emotional a little bit, because it actually speaks about the struggle that was there in South Africa. And it's a South African song that symbolizes people saying, listen, let the leaders come and help us, because we are going through the most at this stage. And you were just saying before you perform the song that it's there's always so much uncertainty when you do this song, because people might be like, no, but you can't do this song. What do you and there's a very huge significance why you guys decided to do this song. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Very emotional, that you get very affected. And also a lot of the songs that we sing, even though they're made for some years ago, you can still see the relevance today. That, there's a lot of leaders, perhaps today that's not doing it so well. In many countries, I think. From the States to our countries to... Yeah, perhaps. Also.
So it's when you first did the song and you put it on YouTube, I would want to imagine what was the reaction, the reaction there was from people, and even those naysayers that are saying whatever. What was the reaction throughout Twitter and YouTube and all the spheres that you placed the video?
Well, actually, I think this song we've actually decided on this tour in South Africa to try and see if it was okay for us to sing. Because we've been discussing it a lot, whether it was too strong a message or if it would be offensive for us as white girls to try and relay a part of a history that we actually wasn't really part of. So we've been really respectful around it, but we've been doing it a couple of times now, and it feels like it might be okay for us to do. so maybe, the response has been good so far. So
but it's also a song. I mean, I think it's important for us because we do South African music. We don't do Danish music. It's a very important discussion for us to have all the time when we try to work with these beautiful songs. That it's a very spectacular, significant, and also horrible history. Some of the songs or the stories some of the songs tell, and we keep on having these discussions on how to perform them in a respectful way, and also have that dialogue with the audience when we travel here. So it's very important for us to keep that dialogue open, and the song Safar is a way to do that and try to talk to people about this.
Yeah, so can we safely now all agree that it's going to be in the next album? Or is it already?
Actually, I think it is on the album, so you can play it.
Thank you. All right, so speaking about the albums, I do know that you've worked with so many artists. Can we talk about the compilation that you've did with Ubaba Mbongeni Ngema? I'm like, guys, you are shutting this. You guys are like, no, we just did an album with Mbongeni Ngema. How?
Oh, well. Reke, our leader, has always had a huge respect for Mbongeni Ngema, and we also have huge respect for him. We love his arrangements, his harmonies. I mean, he's done some of the beautiful harmonies of the songs that we are singing, and we love doing collaborations with him. And the CD we made with him, he actually went and put instruments on top of our voices, and did a little bit of producing of the songs, and it's actually quite beautiful. And we are hoping that it will be released sometime in South Africa. But here in South Africa, sometimes it takes quite a while.
I know. I like that. I actually even like YouTube better because
Absolutely.
I get to see you, all of you, and okay, I know that one, another one.
Exactly.
So I think while you guys are here in South Africa, I know that there's a huge demand for your music. People want to hear what you have to offer, and people that know you from way back. And what events can people prepare themselves to be a part of? And I think going down that journey of saying how do even people get in contact with you to say, okay, you're in South Africa, can I just come and maybe do something with you guys?
Yeah. I mean, we're on Instagram, Facebook, all that, so you can contact us there. But also this weekend we're gonna perform or participate in the Satma Awards. It's another collaboration with a duo called Ngatasi and Matnenga.
We actually just played your song.
Yes, and Sailor we just heard before. That's a song we did with them last year. We're going to perform that at the Satma, and we are very excited about it.
We're looking forward to that. So it's the Satmas, and I heard that there's another performance that's going to be here in Joburg.
Yeah, we have a performance this Sunday. It's in Soweto. It's called the Deep Kloof Hall, and it's at 1 p.m. and it's a free concert. So it's a celebration of a local social activist called Sipiwe Msimanga. And there's a bunch of different artists going to perform there, and we're going to be there at 1 p.m. So you can catch us there.
So we can definitely, I see the other acts, but 1 p.m. directly, we must be sitting down and definitely have you guys there. So you just performed the one song that you just did right now. I think we still have time. You've said that you want to perform another one. What other song are we going to jump into now?
Yeah.
Yes, I think we want to jump into a song. It's actually been one of our most favorite songs lately. Also because it's a song to a girl called Lizzie. But also in Denmark, sometimes when we're singing to other girls, we kind of switch out the names.
It's a love song, you know.
Listen, I want to know, what name do you use in Denmark?
Well, Nana, and we use it for Sarah's or whatever, like
in a celebration of somebody.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now, well, ladies, listen. Take it over. Take it over.
Lizzie, 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 akukuthumbi engithandayo. Kutangizule mangingcaba gangawe uzowu yanini stand wasam Lizzie, 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 oh Lizzie, akukuthumbi engithandayo. Kutangizule mangingcaba gangawe uzowu yanini stand wazan Lizzie, 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 oh Lizzie, akukuthumbi engithandayo. Kutangizule mangingcaba gangawe uzowu yanini zandwazan ngingcaba ngibhazi ngingcaba ngitaxi ngingcaba ngistimela kodwa sithatha kancane malayikho sengisothengi bandoyi ngingcaba ngibhazi ngingcaba ngitaxi ngingcaba ngistimela kodwa sithatha kancane malayikho sengisothengi bandoyi ibandoyi ngisothengi bandoyi ibandoyi ngisothengi bandoyi ibandoyi ngisothengi bandoyi ibandoyi ngisothengi bandoyi Lizzie, 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 oh Lizzie, akukuthumbi engithandayo. Kutangizule mangingcaba gangawe uzowu yanini uzowu yanini uzowu yanini zandwazan.
Yo, so I can only imagine when it's na 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 na. You know, this actually brings us to the end of the session that we've had with you. I appreciate the music that you give us. But before we actually let you guys go, you know, one of the things that we pride ourselves as TransAfrica is the fact that we play 100% African music.
I wouldn't say that it's limiting. I would say that it's, you know, a broad way of... and it's also cool because, you know, the Western world has occupied so much anyhow. So, yeah, go for it.
Like the music from this continent. Whoosh! I mean, sometimes we look at the collaborations or some of the people we perform with. We were actually together with Shabalala Rhythms the other day, and they were dancing on stage, and our jaws were just like, what? What? Oh my god! Okay, so we know that we're really bad at dancing, but we love all, like, whatever. Anything, give it you.
This is TransAfrica Radio. This is TransAfrica Radio.